In order to succeed, you must fail so that you know what not to do the next time. Anthony J. D'Angelo. My friends, what we teach here every day, couldn't have put it better myself. You practice, you fail, you keep practicing, you get it right. How long will it take you? As long as it takes. Don't worry about how long it will take. Start today, because once you conquer the markets, once you become a chartist, a market master, you will make up for all the time you ever spent. So get started today. Stick with it. All we ask, 10 to 15 minutes each and every day, though, following these charts. Practice trading, filling out your trade worksheets, your daily market, weekly market worksheets. You do those as you listen. This is not complicated. It is again, technical of nature, but you develop that third sense as you learn how to see the ebb and flow of price. Remember, our decision making is basically binary. Is the market going up? Is it going down? Is this stock going up? Is it going down? Same with the ETFs that we trade. Now, let's jump into these charts. We see everything is up for the day except gold. Let's look first at the S&P 500. Again, struggling to stay up. We hit the latest high back on the week beginning May the 20th of 533.07. Last week, the high 530.51. This week, the high 529.31. So you can see it devolving somewhat. Now, we did have in the prior two-day candles, we had red spinning tops. First day of this latest two-day candle is a green. I mean, again, it's 0.11% for the day, but you can see where this up move started back on Monday morning, and then a little back in the afternoon, and then trying to, again, gain a little bit more energy. But really throughout, let's see, the high in the morning on Monday was 529.20, and the high this afternoon, 529.15, so it hasn't even hit the high from Monday morning. We'll continue to watch, wait and see. Again, we do have a green candle on that weekly chart, but it has busted through the weekly trend line and is staying below it. You can see on the half day how it's running up just below it. So we'll continue to wait, watch, and see. Could just be digesting the prior gains, getting ready to go up again. We don't know. We'll see. NASDAQ 100 up a little bit more, 0.27%. So again, 0.25% up for the day. Not much. But again, same kind of thing. You know, the last week on the NASDAQ 100, we had a green spinning top. This week, an even smaller green spinning top. You can see we're below the weekly trend line on the two-day, just like the S&P, running up below it on the half-day. Where are we on bonds? Bonds bounding up. You know, that started back on last Thursday, and they have just been, you know, growing, and in fact up 1.14% today. Again, we don't have anything that's helping us out volume-wise here. We had a doji back on the 29th, a red doji. Then things started moving up, then last week down, then popping up this week. We need some volume to help us see what the underlying investor sentiment is and to not get pulled into something only to get slammed. But bonds are up. We can see where we had dipped below the weekly trend line on the two-day chart back on the 29th and 30th of May. That was Wednesday, Thursday of last week. And as we got to the end of last week and into this week, moving up. But again, don't have a trade there, don't have volume to help us see where a trade is there. We'll look at gold. Gold down for the day, 0.90%. Again, in keeping with the trend line that we've drawn here over the last 2 weeks, you can see on the two-day chart how we're below that, and on the half-day. Yesterday, things tried to pop up in gold, but couldn't push through that line, and now going down. And what about HODL? Up for the day. This is the Bitcoin ETF. And of course, we do have our volume on the weekly now. But again, nothing to write home about. No big volume to see here. we see that the high so far this week is $80.52. The most recent high, $80.68. So we're getting up there. We'll see if Bitcoin continues to bound upward. We have for the last 2 days, have it moving up. And we'll keep our eye on things and see where that trend continues to move, still in the green. That's where we are, folks. Always love to hear from you. Patreon members, I will be recording for you. Soon as this show's over and we get it uploading, I'll be recording for you our charting cryptos, commodities, and currencies, and our 3-wave trades. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.